What ends up happening with Max in particular, he's one of those dogs who just kind of blended. He didn't have any special traits about him that really stood out, like patches or, different color eyes or anything like that. He was just a large brown pit bull. You can have pit bulls in apartment complexes, condo complexes, so they end up turning them in. Our wall of leashes is what we call this basically. What ends up happening as the dogs are turned into the shelter, we just kind of hang their leash up here. This is probably from about 2 weeks maybe.
When Max first came to us, he had a pretty bad ear infection in his left ear that we had to treat, and he was heartworm positive. When the mosquito bites the dog, it injects tiny little microscopic baby heartworms basically that over several months develop into adult worms that live in the heart of the dog. That can cause pretty serious disease, potentially of the heart and the lungs. It's not something that can be left untreated. Initially they're given a month of antibiotics. We give them an injection of a medication that helps to start killing some of the adult worms in the heart. And then 30 days after that first injection, they're given 2 more injections 24 hours apart to finish killing all the worms.
When we have a long timer that's been here for, like Max, 9 months, it's tough because what ends up happening is you grow this connection with them. They kind of become part of the family here at Pet Alliance, and then they have to leave. And it's bittersweet because on one side you are so thankful that they're leaving, and on the other side it's sad to see them go, but you're just thankful that they're getting the home that they deserve.
The boys really wanted a pet, which is the conversation we had a year ago. We knew going in that the smaller dogs probably were adopted first because they're probably, of course, easier to manage. When I saw him just laying there, kind of sad eyes, but also kind of full of sweetness in his eyes, it was just an instant connection. I've heard you don't just pick dogs, dogs also pick you, and funny enough, that's how it felt when we saw him. I believe he had been home for about 2 weeks before Christmas. Something really special was that Christmas we actually got to go out and not just buy gifts for the boys, also went out and bought gifts for Max. Oh, they have chores now with Max. They understand that Max needs to, eat? And get water and walk him, right? And bathe him, right? So mom has a lot of those responsibilities, but they certainly help also. He's a sweet dog, great with the kids. The kids have really grown to love him. He's turned out to be a perfect match for our family.
You see this happy dog that loves its family and a family that loves its dog. You can't put a price on that. It's priceless.